Hey y'all, and welcome back to the Labyrinth of Amala. So this time around, oh, there we go. So this time around, we will be going out of our way to get the Star Key. And in order to get it, you need to do, basically four things. First, defeat Beelzebub down in the fourth Kalpa. Second, talk to the Mothman down in the fourth Kalpa. And time to start on step number 3 as we head over to the second Kalpa. I'm not even gonna fucking bother trying to do good on this. Nope, missed an item. Okay, that works. Oh yeah, it was the third Kalpa that was terrible. So here within the second Kalpa, we need to get to a specific room that I have not actually gone to yet because it was basically completely blocked off by that miasma being sent out with by Mr. Beelzebub. So let's see here. Right, or sorry, left, 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 right, and middle. So we go left, left, left again, right, and middle. To take this ladder down to an area I neglected to explore because, again, we wouldn't have been able to get through. The curse has been undone. You can go now. You could technically make it to the end of this if you really fucking wanted to, but there'd be little point to do so. So looking at the map, that's a one-way door leading back to the entrance. And we got some Abaddons. Ooh, crap. Shit, I forgot to resummon my guys. Oh, this ain't good. Okay, Harlot, get your butt in here. Alright, next one, Barrong. Get your butts in here. Harlot, pass. Because I need to scramble to make sure I stay alive. And Kali. Knew I was forgetting to do something. Now, I did resummon Daisojo as a note, but he is no longer going to be in my active party, exclusively for the fact that I just need him for reviving at this point. Any charms? Nope. Was not expecting to retaliate, though. Well, Sojo, get your butt in here. I was just saying how I'm not going to have you in my active party, but I guess you want to be in my active party. So let's Samusacrum. And you hit hard. So, note to you guys, make sure you've got your party squared away if you got boned by an attack earlier. So you don't have to pull a me and scramble to get everything back in order mid-combat, because this is hard mode and trying to retreat is basically impossible without items. So we know that'll be a one-way door. Now we're just going to be playing with a Stoma, because honestly I don't really want to, don't really care about level grinding right now. I had my more than my fair share of level grinding, just trying to get prepared enough to be able to fight Beelzebub boss. But for all that effort, we can come down here and talk to this Jin, or the Afridi, where he has a drinking buddy that has a key to open some golden doors. Well, what kind of drunkard do we know about? There's only two bars we know of. And getting back out of here it's very quick, because they're kind enough to leave you these one-way doors. Too bad I'm still going to get into an encounter against... Ooh. I'm going to want to take this one cautiously. Okay, good. I got the Nyx. And I got rid of the one I was really worried about. Good. So if I remember right, this boy is that boy that I just punched to death. Zorb's thunder, but don't have to worry about it because we're done with this area now. So, yeah, now the second Kalpa is fully explored. Okay, so we need to get back up. The only way back up is over there. Because we need to go to Ginza. Yeah, it's this. Now the third Kalpa is pretty much going to stay unexplored for a while, just because... And I'm not going to have strength. I'm going to be leveling up luck next, so I'll be able to open up the luck doors relatively soon, but strength is its own can of worms, and it's not going to be leveled up until after vitality. all of your stats, as a note, can be maxed out, as the max level is 255, I believe, something like that. And, I mean, may or may not go through that effort of maxing out. All just kind of goes back to the matter of, do I want to put in absolutely all that extra effort? Answer to that is no, but if the cheat code still exists once I reach level 99 and open the final dungeon, I am going to feel no shame about using it to go from 99 to max level. I don't know why I just bothered going up to the first Kalpa when I should have just gone all the way to the entrance. Oh well, padding, I guess. $725 Maka, not too shabby. Unfortunately, now I've got no choice but to go back through the first Kalpa. Thankfully, it's a very short jaunt. Because now I'm already back at the entrance. Where I've got to go do one more fucking dive in order to finish it off. Good times. Whee! I might as well collect up all the Maka I can. A Lifestone and a Medican. As we find ourselves back at the entrance. Soon enough, we'll be opening up the 5th Kalpa. First things first, though, we need to leave and go to Ginza. Where, again, I'm going to be staying with a stoma just permanently turned on for a little bit, just so I can get through this quicker. Speaking of, let's activate a stoma. Now, of course, as I brought up earlier, there is only one person that we can think of, well, that I can think of, that actively got drunk, and look who just so happens to be back.
Hold it.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Hey, Nix. Okay, you got nothing new. Now, I've seen some people say that you have to talk to Nix as well, but no, you just gotta talk to Loki. And once you've talked to Loki, we finally set up the ability to pick up the Star Key. We just need to go to Asakusa. How much money do I have? You can get the Star Key for free, but I'm going to be talking to somebody that has It's not enough to get the most expensive one, so I'm not going to buy any Magatamas. But I could buy one. The cheapest one. So we need to come back here and go have a little chit-chat with our friendly neighborhood mannequin collector.
Welcome.
Hey, heard you got a star key.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll take it.
That's what I'll do. What do you want? Well...
Yeah, I need 360,000 for that. Plus another 225,000 and 135,000. Ah, Jesus crap. We'll get this stuff soon enough.
What do you want? I'll do it!
Thanks for the star key, though. We can now proceed to the 5th Kalpa, and that is exactly what we're going to do. So our next destination is the 3rd Kalpa of all things, because the only way to get to the 5th is through a golden door, and the 3rd, that leads to the golden door in the 4th. Oh, I'm at it. Might as well go on and full heal the party. Also, might as well see what I can potentially fuse up.
Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows, where demons gather.
Nothing great. I can fuse one of you, but I already fused one of you, so there's no real sense in doing it again. Oh, you don't absorb lightning. I thought you did. Eh, whatever.
All right.
Okay. Off we go back to the Labyrinth of Amala. We're going to be spending a few episodes here, as you may have guessed, because once you gain access to the 4th, you also have access to the 5th, technically speaking, as you have defeated all of the fiends when you include Beelzebub. Alright, 3rd Kalpa we go. Hee-ho. Whee! Nice, I actually snagged it. And then I lost it. It was bound to happen. Alright, 3rd Kalpa. Yeah, everybody's fine, but I might as well make sure I'm full health anyways. Demons grow restless. Moristoma. Okay, so we need to get over to somewhere. Yeah, I was here, so we need to go down. And that'll get us to the golden door there. You can get down by going that way. To the north is the area that you need high luck, and to the left is the area you need strength. Of course, being that I have put 0 points in either of those, it's going to be a hot minute before I can do any of those directions. Okay. Yeah, just need to go forwards, then around the bend. We're going to run this episode a little long because I would like to reach the 5th Kalpa by the end and open up the direct line to there. Okay. Yeah, this is looking good. Hee-ho. There's that one over there as well. Well, actually, I'm gonna go check. Excuse me, Hee-ho. I'm gonna go check that one out first. Oh, nope, that goes down. I need to go up. Fuck it. Let's check this first. Okay, yeah, that goes where I thought it would. I want to check the other one, though. Okay, so... Through, left, right... No. Through, straight forward. Okay, I got it. Oh, whoops. Went to the luck area. Okay. Yeah. And then through here, which will let me just head straight to where I want to go. Awesome. Awesome possum. I guess I'm not a servant of light. We'll have to figure out how to open up that later. Okay. So on we go to the 4th Kalpa again. Okay, great. And that'll drop us off behind the door of the 4th Kalpa. There it is. Where we can finally hit the switch to open our path to the 5th Kalpa. Too bad we got a free ride our way back to the 3rd to go back to the 4th to go down to the 5th. Okay. I actually took a relatively minuscule amount of damage from that. Very nice indeed. And we could just head straight down to the 4th instead of going up to the labyrinth and down to the 4th. Take just about as long, maybe slightly shorter by heading straight there. Man, I wish I could hotkey a stoma. And Rib Rama, for that matter. And Diorama. I gotta say, Persona 5 did implement the hotkey function to just automatically use healing spells if you're injured. I absolutely appreciated that. Smoothie. So we need to get our way down to the 4th, then 5th. Whee! We're just going to ignore that I missed the first one. And the last one on that. Attain 270 Maka, nice. Alright. Now, I've pretty much explored all of the 4th Kalpa. There is some other things that are technically available, but there's no real point in exploring the vault at the moment until I get higher level and all that fun stuff. Plus, I'd like to open up the 5th Kalpa today. Also, I spent a good 7 hours grinding 1 hour's worth of experience to get to 69. So I'm not exactly keen on staying in the 4th Kalpa. That being said, let's check out the Disillusionary Wall. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, each phase of the moon yields its own it yields its own little special thing. So we still got 4 basically all of the moon phases left to go through. I just don't feel like doing that. Not right now, anyways. Hey, level 70. do not, as a matter of fact, care about Null Ice right now. Do I? So I would like to maintain these elemental nulls and drains. And no, I don't have anybody that has Warcry. So I'm just gonna have to drop it. Okay. Rude. Have some lightning. Have some lust. And Medea Rahan, just to make sure Barong doesn't die. Oh, there goes the last of his MP. Ollie, nope, not Pixie. Fuck off, Pixie. Ollie, get your ass in. So we've got the end of the 4th Kalpa. Yes.
At last, you have restored all of the menorahs to their rightful places.
You're welcome.
I promised earlier that I would answer all of your questions, sparing no detail.
Answer that question.
It may have occurred to you that the menorahs were not, in fact, stolen.
Yeah.
In truth, my master gave them to those whom he deemed worthy.
Shocker.
I must apologize for not being honest with you, but there is a reason.
And what, pray tell, is that reason?
If you listen to what I have to say, I am sure you will understand.
Continue.
The forces of light and darkness have fought throughout the universe, even beyond the flow of time. Their battles have affected every living being in existence. Demons and humans are no exception. They have simply been cogwheels in the infernal machine called war. And the war still rages on, even as we speak. However, one individual vowed to put an end to this eternal war. He decided to create a demon of chaos, one that would inherit his will and enter the final battle against the forces of light. The fiends were prepared for the creation of that demon. He believed that by challenging and overcoming death, the demon would become the fruit of destruction, the black hope that we had awaited for so long. That is what he and my master planned. The fiends and the labyrinth of Amala were ordeals meant to test you. One fiend challenged you, unaware of the truth, while another fiend fell to you, dreaming of a future of chaos. Yes, this was all in preparation for the final battle. You have vanquished all the fiends, and now here you stand, just as he hoped. A demon with the strength to become the champion of chaos. So, will you lend your strength to us, for the sake of all who live in darkness? I cannot force you to help us. If you choose to walk the path of a human, then there is no need for you to return here. But, if you have doubts about the laws of the universe, about fate, or the providence of the Absolute One, then you should come to us at the very bottom of the labyrinth. There, you shall be born again as a full demon, body and soul. Let me conclude by telling you about a human who has crossed your path, one who is drifting, being kept alive by fate. It is my master's wish that you listen before deciding upon a path to take.
Oh, hey. It's the hippie yuppie.
The man I am referring to was known as Hijiri in your previous world. He died, but as fate would have it, he carried on in the Vortex world. Think back to when you first met him, to when the conception occurred.
He gave me a magazine.
Hijiri shared the fate of all the others who perished in the dawning chaos. As he was heading to the hospital where you already were, the conception began, and his life ended.
Interesting.
Did it not seem odd to you that he was in the Vortex world, unaffected, unchanged?
Not particularly.
It was all because of the mortal sin which he committed. He was a being toyed with by fate, denied the respite of death, and condemned to carry the burden of atonement forever. His punishment was to see with his own eyes all that happens in the world, to record the balance of events through all the ages. A task as endless as scooping water out of the sea with a cup. He was condemned to wander the infinite span of time. Man can change the course of his next life by virtue of his karma, but that privilege was taken away from Hijiri. Though his body may perish, his soul will remain unsaved. He must continue on with his task. He lives a cursed, eternal life, just like a demon. Watch and record the history of the world. Witness the entirety of the endless war between order and chaos. That is your punishment for your unforgivable sin. Do you understand now?
So what you're saying is he still exists in some capacity, and thusly means I can smack him for being a bitch.
By the will of Amala, he was given a life of torment, and emerged in the Vortex world without realizing that he had died. Soon after, your paths crossed again. That is probably because you have the potential to affect the course of the new world. So by accompanying you, he has unknowingly been fulfilling his destiny. Tragically, he has no memory of his sin, his punishment, or even his death. He believes that he survived the conception, and has acted accordingly. As for the results of his efforts, you already know the outcome.
Yeah.
In the body of a mannequin, Hijiri challenged those vying for creation, and he lost his body once again. He is now on a journey to a new land of suffering, but his will can never be freed, and his sin never redeemed. Do you want your life to be predestined as well? Or would you rather choose your own actions?
I mean, that's what I've been doing from the start.
If you do not wish to be ruled by destiny, if you would prefer to walk with demons on a new, untrodden path, then please, come visit my master. You can open the door ahead with the menorah I gave you. Will you come meet my master?
But of course.
Then, we will be waiting in the deepest part of the labyrinth. I will open the way to the last door. Please use the menorah and come see us. We look forward to seeing you soon. Until then.
Woo! So, the fifth Kalpa is your point of no return on the true demon ending. If you reach the end of the fifth Kalpa, you will be locked into that ending. So let's jump on in, because that's the ending I'm going for. Ooh. Tricksy motherfucker, ain't ya? Whoa, rude. Wow, whole 159 Maka. As we reach the fifth Kalpa, the final Kalpa, and where we place the last menorah. Alright. Yeah, plenty of medicins. Let's use a chakra drop. Where we can finally place the final of the menorahs of Sovereignty, or however the fuck that pronounced. And the final sealed door opens. Where next time, dear viewers, we will return for the fifth Kalpa. I myself am going to be going back to the entrance and fucking saving. And we'll see y'all next time. Cheers!